Good evening everyone, this is the 11th edition of Crypto Chat with Phlaser. Welcome to today's Greenery Hour. How are you?
I'm fine, Professor. You?
I'm alright, Tiffy, thank you. Today we'll talk about the Algorand ecosystem, and there will be a quiz session after that, and the winner will get non-fungible token NFT. You all know that my quiz is always easy, depending on how you want to look at it. I will also share my live screen to explain a few other things.
Okay, Professor, we are ready.
First of all, this is an interactive class, and I expect questions and contributions. Alright, unlike traditional money, cryptocurrencies like the algo enable holders of that currency to manage all of their own money via their own digital wallets. These digital wallets offer high levels of security, ownership and enable easy access to your currencies at all times. So our topic today will be on the Algorand ecosystem. There are many different types of digital wallets, those designed for mobile phones, those designed for desktop use, and even hardware wallets that allow you to store your algo in a secure offline format. As there are many different types of cryptocurrencies and stablecoins, some of which have unique and specific uses, the ability to exchange your algo for other cryptocurrencies is very important. Similar to foreign exchanges in traditional B, there are digital exchanges for cryptocurrencies which allow you to purchase and exchange cryptocurrencies. Wallets and exchanges are critical elements of a strong cryptocurrency ecosystem. Does anyone know why Algorand is preferred and different from all other cryptocurrency ecosystems?
Yes, Professor, one of the reasons is that it is carbon negative, which makes it environmental friendly.
That is current. It also has scalability, speed and very low transaction fees. If real decentralization is not considered, the chances of hitting milestones that outperform existing second and third generation blockchains are nil. A completely decentralized network ensures complete involvement while also prioritizing security and ensuring that speed is not slowed. The aforementioned principles will be explained with a quick study of Algorand blockchain. The entire underlying concept behind Algorand is to remove all known technical barriers to widespread use of blockchain technology. Many academics believe that blockchain is still in its early stages, while others say that the technology is amazing and that it should already be used in corporations, schools, and government decision-making. Without a doubt, there are challenges to general blockchain adoption, including scalability, decentralization, and security, all of which are predicated on the protocol, accessibility, and consensus method used. Algorand is a permissionless blockchain network that permits complete participation without the need for a central authority to control access. Because the network is open source, anyone can join and contribute. Users who wish to join Algorand do not require permission from a governing body. As a user, you have the ability to push transactions into future blocks. Because there is no central point of authority in the network, it is necessary to have a method of harmonizing decisions among the network's participants in order to reach a decision. Everyone who joins the network has the ability to participate in decision-making depending on the quantity of their holdings, algo, which is utilized to power the network. Algorand's token holders are considered part of the decision-making process. Their donations are proportionate to how much algo they have on hand. In the Algorand ecosystem, this approach is known as pure proof of stake, POS. However, in order to avoid unfair practices by huge holders who may wish to exploit the system with their money, the decision to add a block to the running chains is made using the same method, but by secretly picking a committee at random to approve every block. Because control is distributed among all users, this architecture instills transparency, speed, and security in Algorand's genuinely decentralized network. Do you have questions?
We have a few questions from the community, and I would read them out. What is Algorand's guarantee about safety and liveness?
Algorand's safety guarantee is that no fork can arise as long as 2/3 of the total stake are in honest hands. This guarantee also applies during the long partition of the network, when the adversary has total control over message delivery in the system. Accordingly, once a block is generated, it is immediately final and will not disappear from the blockchain, whether the network is partitioned or not. Algorand's liveness guarantee is that when the network is not partitioned, blocks are generated and finalized every few seconds. During the network partition, no blockchain can guarantee both safety and liveness. Algorand blockchain guarantees safety all the time, and automatically recovers liveness after the network partition is resolved.
What is more important, safety or liveness?
Both safety and liveness are crucial for a blockchain. Achieving safety without liveness is trivial and meaningless. A protocol where the users do not do anything and no block is generated is perfectly safe, but provides no liveness. For example, consider the following oversimplification of Algorand. Step 1 and Step 2 are as usual. In Step 3, each user checks whether he has received more than 2/3 of the expected number of signatures from Step 2 for some candidate block B. If so, then he marks B as the block for that round. That's all. Such a protocol is trivially safe, but does not guarantee any liveness whatsoever. Indeed, it stalls when a round has a malicious block proposer.
Why does the Algorand Foundation use Dutch auctions to determine the token price?
A Dutch auction provides three main benefits: fairness, transparency and convenience. A Dutch auction lets the market determines the fair price of tokens rather than having the price set by any specific entity. Also, in a Dutch auction, the token price is the same for all participants who have won any amount of tokens, treating participants fairly. A Dutch auction makes it convenient for users to participate remotely. During such an auction, users do not need to stay online the entire time. They can make a bid and then move offline, and even return online to make another bid later on. Finally, algo auctions are conducted on the Algorand blockchain for transparency. All bids are placed on the blockchain, so everybody can verify that the auction has been conducted properly.
What is a zero-knowledge proof?
Zero-knowledge proof is a protocol, introduced by Silvio Micali, Shafi Goldwasser, and Charles Rakoff, that enables one party to prove to another party the validity of a statement without revealing any information about why the statement is valid. For instance, a party can prove that it knows a solution to a hard mathematical problem, without revealing the solution itself.
What are the types of nodes in the Algorand network?
The Algorand network has two types of nodes to simultaneously optimize decentralization and high transaction throughput. Relay nodes allow for highly efficient communication paths. Participation nodes propose and vote on blocks.
How does Algorand define decentralization?
For us, decentralization means not to have to trust a centralized entity as the single source of truth in the network. The responsibility to run and maintain the network falls to ordinary users.
For the Algorand network, what does it mean for an account to be offline or online?
An account is offline if it does not participate in the consensus protocol, and is online otherwise. Either account can always transact. Any offline account can choose to become online, and vice versa, by posting a special transaction on the blockchain.
That would be all for today. Thank you for the answers, Professor.
You are welcome, Tiffy. Now it is time for the quiz. Our next class is scheduled for next week.